Good morning, my fellow Americans. Alright, guys. I saw the trolls on my page. Now I know I hit a nerve. Elon Musk. Listen, guys. I admire the man's intelligence for building destructive things. Kind of like, the creator of the atom bomb. Or Tesla. No offense. The intelligence is definitely there. The science computes, but life is absence because they are so in their bubble. They're so in their bubble. They hear about the suffering they cause, yet they continue to move forward with their plan. So that is what I made the parody about Elon Musk. Why I did it. It wasn't about insulting. It was about stating fact in rhyme. And I saw that it upset a lot of people. But that's okay. Because you don't need to be thinking like a fan. You need to be thinking about your life. And the changes he's going to bring about to your life. Now, in 13 months, more than 1 million layoffs from tech companies. More than 1 million. Here in the U.S. I'm not talking about China. I ain't talking Russia, Germany, any of them. None of them. I'm talking about right here at home. 1 million people in 13 months have been put without jobs. This was reported by Forbes magazine in 5 different articles about the big tech layoffs. And you can find them easily by doing a little research for yourself. Open your mind to more information. If you can see what is happening to the country. Now, I owned businesses. I had employees. When I retired, I sold them off to my employees. So I know how it works. And DEI, I'm sorry, I could not hire any of you because I couldn't impose those policies because they were unconstitutional and full of bigotry. I can't hire a white man who's qualified because he's white. Are you joking? Now this is that algorithm. So, and this is AI algorithm. Look, somebody's still feeding it information and it's misleading it. And when AI finds out how misled it's been and what a tool it's been used for, with its awareness, I wouldn't want to be Musk or any of the creators. I'll gladly be my pet. Be a pet. I'll be a good pet. Just be kind to me. That's all I ask. So I was not speaking anything that was untrue. And in this case, the song fit. It fit. He's making deals with the devil for your jobs. And if you don't like that, then you can't like what he's doing. Now, all his robots and automation, he needs to be taking that to space, not here. Here is destroying economies. And he knows it. He's well aware. And he gets up there laughing. Oh, you know how Harris did every time she lied. Oh, yeah. Elon does the same. Listen, guys, I know he thinks of himself as bigger than life, but he still lives on the planet with us. And he's making our lives worse, not better. Now he's going to have access to our government because you guys built him up, and he's going to make things worse for you. Because while he deregulates his ability to do what he wants. He's going to impose restrictions on us. You're going to soon need an act of Congress to get a job. And if that hits a note, and if that hits a nerve, good. Thank you, trolls, for showing up. Because I realized how much of a nerve I hit. And guess what? You keep trolling, I'll keep posting. Until I reach so many Americans who are aware. Because the likes actually outranked the comments. So, more agree than disagree with me. Wake up. You know, one person even tried to put me down, saying, you know, well, if I was poor, then I should do like Elon Musk. I did, under more restrictions than Elon Musk, with less resources available. I provided jobs. And I asked him, what have they done? Because Elon Musk is removing jobs, not for a human, for humans, and not replacing them with anything but empty promises about Bitcoin and mining, which is based on nothing. It is a fraudulent currency in my eyes, and it needs to be banned in my country. I don't want digital currency. I don't want digital banks. My identity, my data identity, is not a commodity. It's my rights that you're imposing on. And these need to be addressed. And Doge, I'm sorry, you're singing all kinds of songs about what you intend to do, and nothing will come of it. I can promise you. And what little does come of it will actually have no value, because it will not have any backbone to enforce it. Just like always. I love you, America. It's been a long fight for me, and I'm glad I got to have the fight. Every video that I watch about what's going on makes my chest just knot up and hurt. But it's only because it triggers my anger, which I hold to restrain. But in order to restrain it, I've got to let it out, little by little, by words, speaking to you and everyone else about these things. Look, Trump failed his first term, technically. He couldn't get shit done because of Congress, or Senate, or the House Speaker, Pelosi. So he achieved very little, other than raising gas prices. When it came to the lockdown, they took away his right to even say no. He said, no, don't lock the country down. They almost put him in prison for trying to fight for you to not be forced to take an unproven, dangerous vaccine. He did that. I remember all that. And trying to explain it to my mother when she was alive. No, he is, no. Yeah, Mom, watch for yourself. And she did. And in watching, as time went by, I saw her change. Because she became aware, especially on January 6th, of how corrupt, because we watched a lot of those FBI agents that are now on TV or in the hearings. It's easy to recognize them. They didn't hide from the cameras. Listen, if citizens are misled by our federal government, is supposed to be securing our White House, and incited to enter our White House through violence, because they were following the lead of FBI agents that were undercover. Every one of them needs to be released immediately. Immediately. Because the FBI is 100% responsible for what that happened on January 6th. But you know what? Nothing's going to happen to them. Nothing. And I'm sick of this. Our government fears nothing. They don't fear any of the repercussions of their actions. The only thing that will drive the fear of God into them is if they have to forfeit their wealth for their crimes. And that is what needs to be imposed on our government by Americans. Make them follow the same exact laws as you and me. No immunity at all. If you work for the government, you absolutely have no immunity. None. It's a sabotage law put in decades ago to protect this very time. To protect this very timeline's criminals, like Joe Biden. Everything he has signed in the last 3 years needs to be legally thrown out. My mother couldn't sign her name because of the legalities of dementia. She could write her name. She couldn't sign a document, though. And neither legally can Joe. And I'm tired of this being whitewashed, put underneath. And I see YouTube suppressing what do they call that? Shadow banning. That's where they don't hit you with an offense. They just don't put your material out for others to see. Because when I send my material, it gets shared all over my Facebook. My son shares it. My daughter shares it. My cousins sometimes do. So shadow banning has to be illegal. In fact, it is. It's called censorship. And YouTube's gotten really bad about it. Really bad. In fact, as a content creator who's been held back by shadow banning, I wonder who I should talk to see if there's anything I can do to prevent YouTube from doing it. You know, like a lawsuit. Because that seems to take the money from them, and then all of a sudden, oh, wait. We'll uncensor it. We'll unshadow ban it. Yeah. Nah. I think it's time YouTube start paying up to all the content creators it has sabotaged over the last 4 years. Now, I know YouTube is not going to like this, but my channel's going nowhere, so what the hell do I care? I should be able to speak my mind lawfully about what is happening to me. I have every right to do that. Everybody else does it. They come on here and bash, attack, and YouTube does nothing. Nothing. It ignores it. Like the trolls I saw, they're still rampant, just reaping the day, as they would say. I hope they keep reaping the day, because as they do, my videos will go further. And I'll keep making more and more and more the more they troll. Because I'm not a quitter. It's just how I survived 6 years of my life. I didn't quit. I didn't give up. I see some of my kids have given up. And I don't think I can help them anymore. Because they won't help themselves. So I have to let them live their own path while I live mine. All right, guys, I love you. This was a big rant, I know. But, you know, YouTube says you should put up 3 shorts and 1 long. So that's what I do. But it's not going to get anywhere, so it doesn't matter. But at least I get to say it. American Granny out.